Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, J. Mosley Music. Welcome, Posner. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. If you are just joining me, welcome, Zoraida. Welcome, Croro. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here this evening. Andre, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hola, Dianise. Hola, Zoraida. Hola, Hallie. Hola. Hi, darlings. Welcome to my replay viewers. Welcome to my live viewers. And a special welcome to anyone who's new. If you're new, let me know. I invite you all to share this Periscope on your social networks, Twitter, the Facebook, and anything else that you can share it on. Invite as many people. Nice, J. Mosley Music. Welcome. What's your name, love? Is it Jason? Is it Jay? Welcome. So tonight we are going to talk about the mind and the body and really how this is impacted by the season. So one of the things people ask me, like, oh, what are your credentials? What's your background? And I do want to talk a little bit about my background because I think it applies to this one. So I did get my master's in social work, and while I was getting my master's, you have to take just like the basics, right? So the basics are like mental health 101 and, diagnosing 101. And one of the things that I hear a lot during this time of the year is about, how sad people might be and depression. And depression is a really, really strong word, and it has a lot of energy around it. And it's one of those things that no one wants to talk about, and there's so much stigma attached to all of it. Mental health as a field, it's like this thing that no one wants to talk about. And here with Sexuality Power, we talk about everything that you can't talk about anywhere else. So in lieu of the spirit of the holidays, I want to talk about mental health, the realities of mental health around the seasons, and talk about how that relates to sexuality. And really the connection is really beautiful. It's really, sexuality is a solution. It's a way for healing. So let's get down to it. And for anyone who's new, I did not say my name. My name is Dianise, and I'm your resident sexuality expert here on Periscope. So welcome. So tonight's topic, mental health and the seasons and sexuality. So really this topic occurred to me because tomorrow is winter solstice, and I'll talk more tomorrow. I'll actually be dedicating the evening scope to the winter solstice, and we'll be doing a little winter solstice ceremony tomorrow. But I want to talk about what happens after tomorrow, right? And tomorrow marks the shortest day. So tomorrow we'll see the least amount of daylight this year, right, for the season. And from there on out, it's pretty much winter. There's a lot more darkness than daylight, right? So the ratio kind of shifts. And for some people, whether you suffer from depression or not, this impacts us, right? This impacts us like the sun impacts us. We're supposed to like rise with the sun and go to bed with the sun, right? And that is kind of like the old programming that we have, that physical connection with the sun, right? We can rise and sleep with the sun. And with the winter, because there's so much less sunshine, our body does experience a depletion of energy at times. And I just want us to be mindful of this, right? It's all about bringing awareness to it so that when you are outside, you do take in the sun rays. When you are going through some blues, you do seek out things that can really help elevate your mood and your energy. So that's all it is. It's all about raising your awareness around this issue, right? So for me, how I relate to the winter, I don't enjoy the cold. I'm from Latin America, I'm meant to be in the warmth. And I've noticed throughout the years that the sun really impacts me and the cycles of nature impacts me, right? So when it does get cold outside and there's less sunlight, I want to be in bed more, right? And that is really something that a lot of people go through in the winter. And we need to talk about it, right? Because it's not that it's unnormal. We've labeled anything outside of like what your ideal is as not normal, and that's not really true. That's not honoring our bodies. It's not honoring the seasons. It's not honoring, bears hibernate at this time of the year. Squirrels are hibernating right now. And for us, this is also a time of releasing. And with that sometimes comes the need to kind of sleep a little bit more. And you want to honor the body. You want to be gentle. You want to have compassion. And at the same time, you want to just do things that are going to counter the effects of nature at some points, right? Because you can't always be in that energy zone where you want to be in bed, right? We all have things to get done and people to see and adventures we want to go on, right? Even though it's winter and you need that boost of energy. So I want to talk about how can you get that boost of energy in natural ways, because there are a lot of natural ways out there outside of the pharmaceutical industry to get your mood elevated. So the first one I want to talk about is oils. So I'm a fan of 100% therapeutic grade essential oils, and I use the brand, the company doTERRA. I actually am fully backing them. I totally support them. So doTERRA is therapeutic oils, and during this time of the year, I love the citrus blend. And specifically, that one's like an energizer, so it really can boost you up in the morning. And throughout the day, if you need just a burst of energy, you can use that one. Grapefruit is one of my favorites. I love the smell of grapefruit. I love how it looks. When I smell it, I think of the fruit and I just visualize it. It's so, such an essential fruit for me. So I love getting grapefruit and wearing it actually like my perfume. And I do that a lot more in the winter than I do in the summer. And that really boosts up my energy. And you can smell them, right? So it works like aromatherapy. It penetrates your skin. So it actually works through your bloodstream. It does so much, all in a natural way. And one thing that also happens a lot more in the winter is people get headaches. So 2 oils I just want to highlight for people who get headaches associated to the season is peppermint and lavender. Yes, Hallie, thank you. Yes, peppermint and lavender are 2 awesome oils. I love using them. They just take away the stress, and they're great around this season, right? It's the holidays. It's peppermint. You can add it to your cookies, the actual oil. If it's therapeutic grade, it'll still work in the cookies. How awesome is that? Free recipe right there. And I'm full of bonuses today. So that's the first tool, essential oils, right? Another thing is let's use our stones, right? Mother Earth has given us precious stones, and a lot of them have healing energies. A lot of them are energizers, and we can sleep with them. We can put them around our space. You know, I always have stones around me. I carry them in my purse. I'm wearing one right now. I'm wearing amethyst, right? It's all about surrounding yourself with stones, right? So I'm not just, I'm not preaching, I'm doing it as well, right? It's, you have to just do what's good for your body, right? If you need that energy and you know you need that energy, don't mope in it, right? Just like take action, do something to get you more energy, right? Whatever you need. Another great tip that I wanted to share with you all is, dun dun dun, masturbation. Yes, masturbation actually increases your mood. It elevates your endorphins and oxytocin as released and all of these awesome chemicals, and it actually elevates your mood. So yes, masturbation in the winter is extra important. So make sure you take care of yourself and give yourself some self-love, right? And the same thing with intimacy, right? Being intimate with your partner during the winter, not only is there that like body heat to keep each other warm, but there's also all of the endorphins that are released that really elevate your mood. So if you know that you're someone who in the winter gets a little more sad, you can negotiate with your partner, hey, I need more loving, more affection in the winter so that I can really keep my endorphins pumping. How awesome is that? A great excuse, right, to be intimate and passionate with your lover. So those are the tips I had on how to deal with depression. I have one more bonus, and this is an herb that you can actually take, and the herb is St. John's wort. And St. John's wort is actually all natural. You can buy tea, you can buy capsules of it, and it's a natural mood elevator, and it's really good if you're more even if you've been diagnosed clinically depressed and you don't want to take medication, and that's, you know, between you and your doctor consultant, you can take St. John's wort. So I've heard of a lot of people who, you know, just stand by St. John's wort, and it is a really good herb that you can use when you're blue. So I hope that these tips help you all through this season of some extra darkness, right, in the day instead of daylight. But also just enjoy the season. It's a beautiful season. Surprisingly, it has not been that cold here in New York, but you know, it's really about just honoring each season and letting it support your body and supporting your body in the ways that you need it supported when the seasons change. So I hope you all have a great, passionate night, and until tomorrow night, I love you all. Take care.